bit about your work right now, your new piece of work that you have that's coming out very soon. What is it about? What what's in it? Is it something personal, or is it just a compilation of things that you've decided to put together? Explain it.
Right now I have two singles coming out.
Okay.
The first one is a chutney song, Lutala Ho, Lutala 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 Ho, Kauna Tagawa Nagariya Lutala Ho. That I actually got from a legend in Trinidad, Mr. David Sukram, who's Damien's father with our band, and he was generous enough to give that to me. And that's what I found with a lot of these musicians, is that they're more than willing to give. You know, very few of them have that other, kind of mentality, but most of them I found are very willing to work with me. So that's the first one, a chutney song there. And the second one that I just finished working on in Orlando, Florida last week with Briggs and Rick Ramdahal is Wine It On Me. It's a soca song, very smooth, suave, sexy, groovy kind of soca song. So you'll definitely hear that this year.
When is that coming out, by the end?
We're actually bringing that out next month, Jersey City's Carnival.
Okay, good.
So we're going to have some Indian representation on stage for the first time in a long time, and I'll bring both of those songs out over there.
Let's talk a little bit about your style. How do you describe your style on stage? We've watched you.
Yeah.
You're definitely a crowd catcher, man. I see it. I was there, right? A couple of times I saw you. It's always the same. People love to listen to you. How do you describe your style?
Well, I always tell people I may not have the most skill in the world, but definitely as far as imagination and creativity, I do whatever I can to think outside the box. I speak with other people, just like I was a business person before, a real estate investor, I was an IT consultant. What I did to be successful in my career or any industry or business that I started, I would always look to people that are more successful than me in that area that I wanted to pursue and learn from them. I would take notes, pick their brain, you name it. And I do the same thing now with music. I apply those same principles that got me successful in those businesses here. And I just basically follow them. So I get little tidbits and I'll have ideas. And also I'm a geek by nature. I'm an IT guy, you know what I mean? University scholarships. I'm a techie.
It's not a bad thing.
Before I was a teenager, I was taking apart computers, putting them together, you name it. But for me to actually use my creativity side of me now is just amazing. I feel there's total harmony and balance in what I do now. And I just try to think out the box. See if I'm doing a performance, what I can do to just be different and make it even stand out more. So even if it's a little karaoke event where I'm singing off of a track, still have live dancers there or live tassa there. And because of that, I also am bringing other people out. I like to work with a lot of people so I can bring them out. My life mission is to inspire and motivate other people. And this is just one method, one vehicle that I can do that with. Bring these local talents out. Oh man, I get so nervous. You won't believe it.
What happens before the moment you go on stage? What happens to you?
I feel kind of envious of some of my friends who sing, because they tell me when they go on stage it's like nothing for them. And not me, let me tell you. Before I go on stage, I'm nervous, I'm shaking on the inside and everything, and people always tell me afterwards that, yeah, right. When I tell them I was so nervous, they're like, yeah, right. They don't believe me. Let me tell you, honestly, I get super nervous. Obviously, with repetition comes me having less anxiety when I perform. Repetition is the mother of all learning. But still, I still get nervous, butterflies in the stomach. It's less and less now. I just throw myself out there because I'm a risk taker as well. But trust me, it's not easy for me to first go out there. I'm still nervous as heck.
The best place that you played so far?
Best place
that you would say, I would like to play there again. I would like to sing on stage there again. Anything that comes to it.
Honestly, that's a good question. I would say it's Jersey City Carnival, it's Caravana, it's London. No, I haven't been to any of those places yet, but I have the vision for it already. I see that so much that I can picture those people. Absolutely. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it shall achieve, and that's exactly what I think. So I'm not even thinking in present, I just see the big picture. Like the 7th habit of highly effective people, begin with the end in mind. That's what I see right now. I just see that more of the end. I see more possibility out there for me.